Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's reading, we're doing How Does Your Crush Perceive You? And we have here three beautiful piles. We have pile number 1 with Demure, pile number 2 with Cutesy, and pile number 3 with Mindful. Please pause the video if needed. Let's go. So for the viewers that picked pile number 1 with Demure, let's find out how does your crush perceive you? All right, let's find out today. How does my pile 1's crush perceive them? I heard many fingers. Why do some of you guys have extra fingers, extra toes, extra hand fingers? Cool. Let's see here. How does my pile number 1 crush perceive them? 100% accurate readings, always. They perceive you as someone very community oriented. Maybe you have a lot of friends, or you have a lot of siblings, or you have a lot of friends, people around you, always. Your crush perceives you as someone very chill, laid back. I feel like this pal is kind of the opposite of Demure. Not in an offensive way, okay? It's just like I see someone with like a hoodie on, sweats, no makeup, chilling. Someone that just be wearing sweats, or it's just someone that is always looking comfortable. Okay, with the King of Cups, they could perceive you to be someone very talkative, like a really good storyteller. Like you get to the point when it comes to your stories. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, have you ever heard certain people tell stories? Oh my God, there's certain people that they cannot tell a story for shit. Like, I be sleeping and they just started talking. Like, you know, some people, they just don't have that art of like telling stories and having everybody like holding on to their seats. You know, not everybody has that, but you do. Okay, so your crush perceives you as someone that always says the right things, or like knows how to make people laugh or feel happy. Your crush also perceives you as very like aloof or like clumsy. Maybe you're always like spilling a drink or like dropping food on yourself. They also think you're aloof because it's almost like you're on cloud 9. Like you don't really you never heard of those relationships where like the one couple turns off their brain once they enter the airport? Yeah, they feel like every time they're around you, or like you're around other people, like your mind is just off. Like you're just aloof and you're just like enjoying the moment, you know, but like not really taking everything so serious. Okay. See, how does my pile number 2? Also, in this group, your crush perceives you to be very masculine. For my other side of the people here watching, very masculine. Maybe you're like, they perceive you to be like a very good father if you have children. A very good father, a very good son. All right. And also, they perceive you to be very different than who you show out to be to your family or friends. I don't know why. It's like a double personality here. Like, I feel like they perceive you to be way different than how you act like around them or friends than how you act around your family members. I don't know why. All right, so let's see here. How does my pile number 2 crush perceive them? Your crush can also be like a Pisces, Cancer, a water sign, or you could be a water sign. Let's see. How does my pile number 1's crush perceive them? Yeah, I feel like your aloofness can sometimes hurt them. They perceive you to be someone that maybe acts in denial about certain things because maybe you were broken before. So if you're someone that takes a long time to settle down, or like you really like to get to know someone, they feel like it's because of like an old wound. Okay? Or like your crush might also perceive you to not trust them as much. Maybe you don't tell them where you're at all the time. Maybe you don't tell them your deepest, darkest secrets. Maybe you're not really open. You don't give them that much information on yourself. Okay, so they think that maybe that's like a wound. Like you're wounded by the fact that you can't be open with people you love because maybe it was thrown in your face in the past or something like that. Um, your crush also perceives you to be someone very stable emotionally. They feel like you're someone very matured, very balanced. Like you're not eruptive, you're not someone that people need to watch out for, and you're also not someone that's going to make other people feel bad. All right. um I feel like this crush in general, they may be like very sensitive, or like they might speak in a very low tone. All right, but don't think that they're not interested here. I feel like this person likes you, they just feel like you're not as interested. So they like you, but they don't know if you're as interested as they are. Again, maybe some of you guys have been through things and maybe you're trying to slow down with this one. Or, I'm also getting this crush could be somebody from the family, like a family friend. Hey, some people around the world, they date their cousins. Shit, who am I to say anything? But this is somebody relatively close. I don't know if they're a neighbor, if they know your family. Okay, they just know that you act very differently when it comes to like both sides. They also perceive you to be a little bit distanced. Okay, maybe you don't respond as fast. Maybe you don't make as many plans with them. This crush definitely wants to be more involved in your life. They perceive you to be very like healthy and clean. Like you might not have like your nails, everything done, but at least they're clean. And if not, if you're a man watching as well, like you might work something that requires you to be dirty, but like people will never guess it. Like for example, like you could be like a plumber, and when they see you, you wouldn't smell like a plumber. Like you look like a regular person. Like you look clean, tidy, whatever. Um, let's see here. How does my pal number one perceive their? How does my pal number one's crush perceive them? How does my pal number one's crush perceive them? Yeah, like very aloof, very in your lane. If you're a woman watching this person is really all in for you just because you have like this aura that screams I'm confident. Okay? So if you've been placing like a little bit of distance between you and this person, this actually has been very helpful. If you're a man watching this, your crush might perceive you to be very manly, very masculine, maybe even a little bit harsh with others. I'm getting someone that's like has like a very serious vibe. They think you're very serious, like you're very like you could turn into an angry person, but it's almost like they can see the heart in it. Like like those grumpy men like that, they're grumpy with the world, but as soon as their wife comes or like the love of their life, like they're just like the biggest sweethearts. It's like that. Like that's how your crush perceives you as well. Like you're very a lovable person, but not a lot of people will know that. But yeah, your crush perceives you as someone very in your own world. They really, really like that. So if you're someone that has a life and you are busy and you plan things for yourself, good for you. Okay, this person feels like you got it going on for yourself. You don't need anybody, and that's how people love people, when they know that you don't need them. And then with the Queen of Cups here next to the Chariot, they're really looking forward to a future with you. So this crush will be waiting on you. This crush will be waiting on you. This could have been a friend, a family friend, someone that you'll think like, ew, I will never date them. No, I could never. This is somebody that maybe you like, or it's your crush, or they're crushing on you, or like they're your crush. You know, like they really like you, or maybe they perceive you as someone that they'll always try to settle down with. But that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked a pal number 2 with cutesy, let's find out, how does your crush perceive you? Let's see, how does my pal number 2's crush perceive them? I'm already getting Gemini, Aquarius, Libra in the building. Ooh. I heard Catholic Church. Somebody here might be Catholic. All right, so your crush could be somebody that you had a crush on for a long time. How does my pal number 2's crush perceive them? This crush is an asshole. Or an asswipe. They perceive you to be somebody very desperate. Somebody that has continually tried to get at them, but has been very unsuccessful. Maybe you've tried to be friends with the people around them, or like you try to make your life as imaginable as this. You probably clicked on this video like, yeah, I know they don't want, like, I know this person might not really feel the same way about me, but I still want to know how they perceive me. I'm not gonna let you down, pal 2. I'm not. And if this doesn't relate in the beginning, just stick through. Let's see. Maybe halfway through the video, you'll realize that maybe this is not the pal for you. And then you can switch. Because the messages are always coming, okay? So they might think that you're somebody that's been after them for a long time but's been unsuccessful. Or the opposite. It could be that they're the ones that's been after you for a long time, but you just haven't given in, okay? They perceive you to be someone fair, someone very authoritative, someone that likes to have their ish together, that likes stability. You could be somebody that goes to bed early. Like, you're all about practicality and taking care of yourself, routines, all that stuff. They could really perceive you to be someone more mature than your age. They also perceive you to be someone that moves on quickly from things, jobs, locations, people. You could have had another relationship when you had a crush on this person. They perceive you to be someone that's been disappointed in the past. Maybe you didn't trust your intuition. This crush could have warned you about somebody maybe that you liked, and maybe you didn't really listen. Maybe you started having a crush on this person, but this person been having a crush on you long time ago. Or if not, it's the opposite. They just started to have a crush on you after a long time of you not being there, or you glowing up now. So this might be a crush that you've had for a long time, but now you don't want them because they never really showed you any importance. And it's like, now that you're glowed up, it's like, bye. Like, you been knew I had a crush on you. You never tried to really talk to me or comfort me or anything. And now that I look good, King of Cups, now you want to come towards me, and it's a dub. So they might perceive you as somebody that's doing better now. They could be interested in you now because with the Hierophant, maybe there's like some balance of the situation. Maybe they felt like they were more good looking than you, or like they were healthier than you, or just y'all were on like two different sides of the plane. Maybe they were the cool kid, maybe you were like the nerdy geek, or opposite, popular, geeky, nerdy, same thing. They perceive you as somebody that really trusts themselves, somebody maybe spooky, witchy, tarot like. They perceive you as somebody that likes like the mystical things, mysteries. But they also perceive you as somebody that maybe shot their shot back in the day and got denied. Maybe you asked this crush out before and they said no, or they denied themselves. Like they probably weren't interested in you. Let's see here. How does my pile number two's crush perceive them? Yeah, like someone that has tried like very hard for something and maybe got played. And I don't know if this is like they're perceiving this about you through another relationship, like maybe your ex marriage, your ex husband, ex wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. But they just feel like you're somebody that has struggled a lot, maybe even in love, maybe always dealing with people that don't really like you back. Or it's the opposite. Maybe you never gave this crush the chance or the light of day or nothing, and then basically you got into other relationships with people you maybe thought were better, but that they ended up hurting you really bad and like doing really bad things to you. So maybe that's how your crush perceives you, as someone that gave chances to the wrong people and got really violated or hurt. Honestly, pile number two, I'm getting the big vibe. Like, I really feel like maybe you should have a different crush. I don't feel like this is the crush you'll need. Although, maybe if this person does try to reach out, but it's giving more like this person likes to be begged. They like to be begged. Maybe a lot of their relationships required women or men to like beg on their knees for them, or like show them like some crazy ass devotion. You know what I mean? I feel like you're not like that. I feel like you might be confident the first time, but it's like you won't go through something a second time. You know what I mean? It's like I wouldn't, maybe this has been your crush for so long because you haven't had the pants to ask them out again, or you wouldn't ever try to talk to them again because they didn't give you a chance back in the day when you were, maybe not the best in your moment, of course. I don't know. Your crush is giving very much jock. It's giving very much popular cutie person. Okay? I mean, this is the cutesy pile, but they might not think you're cutesy. They're cutesy. Because it's giving like too good. Like, this is a crush that feels like they're too good. I don't know, pile two, but I'm getting very pissed off. I'm getting very mad, very pissed. So if you clicked on this video thinking about that person, I just want to let you guys know you guys could do better. Stop having crushes on people that don't care about you. I don't care if somebody looks like a pile of shit. If they're interested in me, thank you. Okay? Honestly, I don't mean it in that way. But you guys get what I mean. Like, love people that love you. Like, looks dissolve, the heart stays. You might think someone's not your type, but experience it. And you'll see that maybe that's like the biggest love you ever needed. Like, it's like the people that don't like onions or peppers because they don't try it. They don't try to sit down and have it. Okay, if you would have a damn onion, you'll probably like it. So, I don't know who needed to hear that message, but get out of your freaking standards. I'm not saying, and when I mean with standards, I mean type. That you want a man that works and doesn't have kids, that's valuable. That's okay. That's a standard. But like type, like, oh, I only like, try different ethnicities. I don't know. Try the opposite sex. You know what I mean? Like, be open to the possibilities of the love of your life. Don't stick to this little cutie from high school or this cute boy down the block. Like, he knows. She knows you like them. She doesn't care. They don't care. They want you to prove their love to you. And this is even worse if this is a man. If your crush is a man and this is their energy, run. It's giving princess. It's giving princess. It's giving my mom puts my blankie at night. Like, it's something very feminine about this person, to the point where you coming towards them, if you are feminine, you look masculine. Same thing if you're I mean, it's different for men because men are supposed to pursue. Men are supposed to pursue, and sometimes men like women that don't really like them that much. I get it. But for women, that's not the game here. I feel like this person is very much a princess. And if you're a man watching, it's like, okay, she's a princess. What about it? She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved, meaning this person is not ready to have the love that you got to offer. This person still has to go through continuous cycles of dealing with F asses and, you know, F boys and F girls that don't care about them. All right. So, yeah. Will they realize, damn, they were such a good person? Yeah, once you're married and you have kids. Ugh. Let's see here. Let's see. How is my pile number two's crush perceiving them? How is my pile number two's crushes perceiving them right now? I don't even want to continue just because it's very pissing me off. The attitude of this crush. How does my pile number two's crush perceive them? Somebody that they will have a good time with. Nothing serious. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Nothing serious. This crush gotta be crushed. All right. I don't even want to talk about this person right now. Like, literally. And I'm so sorry you clicked on this pile thinking that maybe, you know, this person. But it's giving good time, not a long time here. I'm so sorry. So don't, if you had already given your body to this person thinking that they were going to change or they were going to change their mind, nope, how to. Someone that doesn't show you that they really like you or pursuit of it is not going to do it after that. And oftentimes, some people fall victim to the love bombing in the beginning that these abusers throw so that you can open up and give them what they want at the end, just to show you their true colors. That happens sometimes with women, even with men as well. Why am I categorizing? But this person is giving very much snake. They're not happy with their own lives. I feel like you guys live opposite worlds. You just don't know it. Pile 2, you are way better than this person. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, everything. You're way better than this person. And the way they perceive you is just someone to have a good time with. Somebody that they can probably use for their body. Maybe somebody that they can use for money or resources. But with the Wheel of Fortune upright, there's no... Did it come in reverse? But it signals some sort of lack of change here. This person won't change their minds about you. They're not ready to love. It's like when someone's unhealed and like they have like people that really love them, they can't see that. Because all they know is pain, hurt, lies, and anger. They don't know what it is for someone to love them, if you know what I mean. So it's like you might be so ready with your teddy bear love and it's just yuck for that person. And it's not that you're yuck. It's not that you suck or you're nerdy or geeky. No. It just means that they're not ready for that high vibrational love. And why would you hurt yourself trying to please someone that's not ready for what you got? They not ready. And are you supposed to put the timer? Are you supposed to wait it out with them? Hell no. Hell no. Because by the time you wait it out for them, they're already in love with someone else. That probably didn't even help them heal that part of themselves. Pile number 2, the moral of the story is this crush is just a crush because that's all they could do. Crush your heart. So I'm so sorry for who had to hear this. Let's see any last cards on my pile number 2. Yeah, this person is not interested. And the way they perceive you, could be like, you could be very shy, quiet. They might not think that, you have a lot in common. And they also perceive you to be someone that as soon as you leave the room, a lot of people got things to say about you. I don't know why that's coming up. Maybe you work around this person or you know this person in some way like that from work. They literally perceive you as someone that they'll just have to leave behind. Or they perceive you as someone that might think that you should leave them behind. Judgment. I feel like this person is making a judgment through their own attitudes. And it's almost like they don't care, because what I tell a lot of people here is that a lot of people sometimes know what they do to others. They just won't admit it out loud. You know what I mean? A dude that's playing a girl knows that he's playing a girl, but he's not going to tell her, hey, I'm playing you. He's going to tell his friends. He's going to tell the people around him. You could have been the talk about something for some reason that happened. This crush could have not stood up for you. That should have been your clear sign that they ain't like you. That they didn't even stick up for you or anything. For some of you guys, this person can be in Aries. Ooh, not the fire signs. I'm scared of any fireman. But I think, no. Would I be more scared of a fire sign man? No. I'm more scared of a water sign man than a... Yeah. Water sign men. Run! Okay, now I'm playing. Fire. You could be a little scared of them, but like, not really. Because they splurge and you can have fun with them. With a water sign man, you just always gonna cry. You're gonna be happy and cry, happy and cry, happy and cry, happy and cry. It reminds me of somebody in my past. We're a water sign. I kid you not. We'll have the best moments in the world, but then we'll have like the horrendous, dreadfulest crybaby moments, and it was horrendous. I hated it. As an air sign, I can't be with a water sign man. I just can't. It's too much emotionally. Too draining. Judgment. This person is making a judgment about themselves and even of you. This person could be very judgmental of who you are. Maybe they don't like certain things about you. Maybe the way you wear your hair, or the way you have so many friends. Like maybe you have a lot of male friends or a lot of female friends. They might not like that. And also, you might have more than them. You might be daddy's little girl and they're like struggling. They're freaking struggling, and you're over here flashing your vacation that your daddy bought you. They might not like that. I'm telling you, oh my God, sometimes when you date people, they could get jealous of you, especially if you have like things that they feel like are very hard to accomplish. That's why they tell women all the time, if you have a nice car, hide that. It's not attractive. And let me tell you something, that's a real life thing, because I know a lot of women with nice cars. Kudos to them because they deserve it. But the dating game don't be that lit, because either men want to borrow their car or men get intimidated by the fact that they have a better car than them. All right, I don't know how to explain it, but in that way, it could be that too. Maybe this crush holds some sort of like resentment towards you because maybe you're doing better than them financially, physically, everything, and they're not. I'm telling you, this crush is very princessy. I'm over them. Now, let's see here. What is their thoughts and feelings on my pile number 2? I didn't do this for pile 1, but I really feel like I need to do it for this pile because I just cannot believe that somebody could be this princessy. You hurt my feelings really bad. Maybe you hurt that person's feelings, or maybe they hurt yours. I slept with someone on your bed. I really feel like you got freaky with this crush. I really feel it. I really feel like maybe you gave yourself to this person thinking that they were going to change, or, maybe be really there. They're still your crush because maybe they're still around. But you don't deserve that. You don't deserve anybody just being around. You deserve somebody that could get on one knee. You deserve someone that could bring you your favorite food or your favorite flowers. But out here, nobody's like you. So I could really let you know right now, this person knows that you like them. They know that you're for them, but they just don't care enough. And that's why in their head, they're like, nobody's like you, because maybe all the other people that they've tried to like forget about you with, they're not like you. I need you to forgive me. So they know literally what I said earlier, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing to your heart. So in the back of their mind, they're just like, I just hope they forgive me. So for whenever I'm ready in 10 years to settle down, I hope they're still waiting for me. Pile number 2, you deserve so much better. This crush should make you feel disgusted. How dare you, so lovable, be able to have any space for someone like that in your heart? That's crazy. This person's a jerk off. I'm sorry. And if this is a woman, she's not ready to settle down. She's too worried about her exes. She know you like them. He know you like him. They all know you like the person that is here in this reading. They know. So they perceive you as somebody that's trying to fight for them. You're not in no battlefield. This ain't war. Don't be fighting for nobody. And I'm just letting you know because we've all been there. You know what I mean? Like, it's so easy for people to say, oh, don't fight for nobody. But the only people that say that are the people that have been through it. You know what I mean? People fighting for people that don't care about them. Oh my God, just talking about this just makes me think about my cringe past. Maybe one day I could share a story, but what was the cringiest thing that I've been through? That's for another time. I'm not ready for that one. Damn, I feel guilty now not telling you guys. Okay, so my cringiest crush story, well, really wasn't a crush because we were actually dating. But this person, they were very weird, by the way. The thing is with men sometimes, they don't know how to be straightforward because they feel like they're going to hurt your feelings. So what they do is that they do little things or say little things to like, for it to click in your mind, whatever it is that they're feeling. But what ends up happening is that you start to overthink and you really overlook those things that they're saying. So instead of men being straightforward, they're always like going around situation. Long story short, I followed this person all the way to their house when they told me not to. They told me to go home. And instead of going home, I followed them to their house. Because I thought that don't mean that I was fighting for the love. Just so that when we get to the house, his house, he tells me, the reason why I didn't want you to come over is because my dad's wife been complaining that, you know, they don't want people coming over all the time. And I was in my head like, why didn't you just say that? Like, I was literally thinking that this person had another person waiting for me, like waiting for them at their house, or like they had, I don't know, like somebody else, because they couldn't just keep it real from the beginning that this happened. But guess what, baby, I went over there, I went to his house, I looked at everybody, I was very embarrassed. It was a really embarrassing moment for me that time. But let me tell you what I did after that. I never won again. My pride, I never won again, because I was dating this person for 4 years, like, and now all of a sudden it's a problem if I go see them, you know. So no, was it like 3 years? I forgot. I don't care. But what was I gonna say? Point of the story is, don't fight for anybody. Don't fight for anybody. Just don't. Like, don't even think you should beg. Don't even think you should write a paragraph. Because somebody that really cares about you will always show it. It's just so effortless. It's just like a walk in the park. People always think that love is a struggle and you gotta wait and you gotta fight for what you love. No. Later on, you'll realize that, yeah, marriages have issues. Yes, communication. You guys are not seeing eye to eye on things. You guys are not splitting the household work. You know, those are regular marital issues. Boyfriend, girlfriend issues. Yeah, that you guys are not seeing each other enough. But not the fact that they can't just keep it real with you. They gotta go around the truth when it comes to you. They gotta just be like just deceitful and messed up. And oh my god, it's just, I really love you guys, because I never told nobody that story. Like, I really never did. But it was very embarrassing. And yes, that person is a fucking ex. Anyways, guys. Yeah, that was that. Following somebody home. And they're walking in front of me the whole time. They're not even waiting for me. I look like a desperate chipmunk running, like literally walk. But it's okay, because at the end of the story, guess who was chasing me? So let's see. How does this crush perceive my pal number 2? Last final messages. This is the closure you need, pal 2. The closure that pal 2 needs. Let's see. How does my pal 2's crush perceive them? Yeah. Somebody that they don't gotta struggle for. Somebody that'll always be there. And that maybe later on, maybe when they're ready in 10 years, settle down or busted with a tower, they can come towards you. You know what? Forget that, pal 2. You are valuable. You deserve to be loved, and you deserve to have somebody that puts you first and that chooses you first. Okay? Always. Always. You know how many people I know that chose, you know, the hotter, the more popular, and now they're dry, wishing they would have just been a cool, understanding person. So this person, they for the streets. They for the streets. This person, cut them out. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 3 with the mindful, let's find out, how does your crush perceive you? Let's see. How does my pile number 3's crush perceive them? I mean, you know, we got that Tim Burton's deck, because, you know, fall is coming. And now that I'm older, I kind of love fall more. I don't know why. Like, I'm a summer baby. Like, don't get me wrong, I love summer, but I love fall. Like, I just love fall. I don't know. Or do I love Christmas? I love fall. I love Christmas, but I don't like winter. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I like the holiday, but I don't like winter itself. Anyways, let's see here. This crush could live in South America, or like in a different country for some of you guys, or like in a different state. This crush can like come from a different background or different, let's see. The Judgment. What does card feel about? Ooh, okay, so this crush perceives you to be somebody like that's judging them for some reason. They feel judged by you. Maybe they feel like you're like too good for them in a way. With the Hermit, they might perceive you to be someone that's like very private, not very like talkative or open about like your situations or things. Yeah, with the Chariot, like you're someone that is slow to get to know. Okay, like when you first met this person, like this person could have felt like they knew you, but they didn't really know you until they met you further. And if this crush never spoke to you, or you never speak to them, they just feel like you're judging them because you might look at them a lot. And don't think that they're thinking that you're looking at them because you like them. They think you're looking at them because you think something's wrong with them. Okay, this crush could be a little bit insecure. They might not look like it. This pal might not look like they're quiet, reserved, and maybe shy or whatever, but they are. Or insecure, yeah, they are. So if you're constantly looking at this person, I don't know what it is. They don't think you like them. They just think you're judging them. But with the Chariot, it's like they're hopeful that there's something that's gonna bring out of this connection. We have here the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Um, they might perceive you as someone that is trying to better themselves or better their finances or better their career, something like that, like upgrade some sort of way. They perceive you to be as like be someone very cautious, very empowering as well. Like you have like a very dominating voice. You have like a very dominating aura. Okay, so even if you look like shy or like honestly, I really get here that this crush feels like you're too good for them. Like this crush would not expect like in a million years that you will like them. Okay, like this person wouldn't expect you to like them at all because maybe you guys are very different, like have different, very like big different personality. Maybe you're very loud and open and like expressive and domineering, and they're the opposite. They're like laid back in the back, chilling in the corner. They don't really like all of that, but you are like that. And I don't know, maybe they feel like you'll go better with someone that's just like you. Like you would, because some people, they might think, I don't know how to explain it, but some people might think that because they're not as talkative or loud or funny, that if you're that, you might prefer somebody that's like you. Okay, not like the whole yin and yang, we're different, whatever. But honestly, it really doesn't matter. I say opposites almost always attract in a way. They might perceive you to be very short or like chubby, but like adorable in a way. This crush definitely likes you. They just don't think that you'll like them. They think they're boring. Like they think that their life is just like basic. I don't know what it is. Okay. I got the Five of Wands. Is this the Five of Wands? No, this is the Four of Wands. Never mind. This is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands at the end of the deck. Like, come on. This person really likes you as well. They just don't think that you'll like them. Let's see here. How does my pal crush perceive them? How does my pal three's crush perceive them? How does my pal three crush perceive them? Like a challenge, like maybe you have like other options, other suitors. They feel like if they go after you, like they'll have to fight off like other people. Your crush can be someone that used to that's friends with your ex. Oh, you a sneaky one, huh? Um, yeah, I'm getting that situation here. Like maybe your ex is that person's friend, and so they feel like if they date you, it's gonna cause some problems, but that makes them even want you even more. That Romeo and Juliet effect, baby. Impossible love. They really like you. They love being around you. Okay. And if you've never been really around this person like that, they just like to hear you. Like they probably do watch you like from the corner of their eye, but you wouldn't notice. But when you look at them, they think that they're being judged. With the sun, yeah, I feel like definitely this is a really good pile 3. Your crush, go for that one. I like, not all the pals are gonna be the same, but pal 3, I really get a good sign when it comes to this crush. I feel like they're very humble. They're ready for love. They're ready for somebody to care about them. That they think that you're off their roster, that's something else. I don't know. Maybe you're that good looking or you have that much money. But they think you're off their roster, but you'll be nice, right? That's what they think. And I think they do like the way you carry yourself. I feel like they like the way you interact with others, and maybe you also are the life of the party, but also the manager at the end of the day. You get what I mean? Like, you could have fun, but you're also someone that takes your career, your studies, or your life very serious. And it's also giving very much provider here. So if any ladies here been wanting a provider man, someone that could pay the bills, someone that's going to make sure that you and your children, future children, can be good at home, this is the one. This is a provider here. And if you're looking for a housewife, this is the housewife here. And if you're looking for somebody to travel the world, this is the one here. So whatever it is that you're looking for, pal 3, in regards to your crush, they're the ones. That's dumb. That's dumb. And maybe they haven't showed like this desperate side. They've just been very friendly and cool, and they're just trying to be your friend. That's like the best vibe ever. Okay, I always recommend, like, if you have like a really big crush on someone, be their friend first. Because being their friend, you're gonna see things that you don't like, or things that you could be like, yeah, I can't deal with that. Because this is the thing. When you go into something with someone, automatically, oh yeah, we're gonna get it on, we're gonna be lovers. That's when love bombing happens and this person acts romantic, and it's just love to the point where when you guys have interruptions or fights, it's really bad, or you're like, what the hell did I get myself into? But that's because you didn't become the person's friend first. If you would have became their friend, you would have saw what ticked them off, and you would have saw them mad, you would have saw them angry, you would have saw the way they eat, you would have just saw everything. Being friends is the way of anything, any relationship, any long-term commitment. So if you got a crush, if this is your crush right now, be their friend first. It will really spark that adrenaline. I don't know how to explain it, like those butterflies. You just feel much better when you're like friends first. I don't know how to explain it, but that's my little tip there. If anybody's been wanting a crush, I feel like when you go straight into the whole love department, it gets a little weird. It gets weird. It gets gassy. Let's see here. How does my pal 3's crush perceive them? Let's see. How does my pal 3's crush perceive them? How does my pal 3's crush perceive them? Yeah, like somebody that really doesn't like them like that. Like, maybe you don't like them like that. Maybe you talk to this person in a certain manner, like in a flirty manner, and they think that you talk like that to everybody else. Like, whatever you're doing to try to make them think that you like them, it's not working because they think you're doing it with everybody else. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Go the friendly route. Go on, little lunches. We have here the 6 of Swords. Or is it the 4? This is the 6 of Swords or the 4 of Swords? Is that sometimes these cards, they be a little bit confusing. We have here the Strength. I haven't used them in so long. Yeah, they feel like you're not who you're really saying you are. Maybe you're a facade. They don't know who you are. They don't know if you like them. They don't know if you'll give them a chance. All they know, though, is that you're someone very resilient, very strong. Somebody with a backbone. They like that you have a backbone. You don't get stepped on by anybody. End of the deck, the Empress, giving motherly vibes, motherly, lovable, feminine. If you're not feminine, you're masculine, the opposite. But this crush, give him a chance, pile 3. Give him a chance. You won't regret it. They love the way that you're so responsible, but then so fun. Okay? And then if you're not fun, it's just like you're level-headed. Like, you're done with the partying. You're done with the streets. You're done with the looking around. Like, you're ready to settle down. But I feel like that's what they're going to really notice if you start to come towards them. But again, pile 3, the way your crush perceives you is someone very charming, very beautiful, very good looking. Also, someone that they see themselves with in the future. Like, it will be nice to date you. That's what they think. And that's how they perceive you as well. They think you're very kind-hearted and you're working for something. Like, you're working for a career, a business. Like, you're working for something that is going to bring you some sort of abundance. And they kind of really respect that about you. It's like you're not sitting around waiting around for your future husband to come save your ass, okay, or future wife. Like, you're mostly like doing everything you gotta do. So when that moment does come in your life, or if it already happened, doesn't matter. You just be prepared and ready and be the best version of yourself that's needed for that. And yeah, pile 3, this person is a 10 out of 10. That's all I'm gonna say. Definitely reach out to this crush, because this person definitely feels a lot for you. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys.